Welcome back to Carbeats, the channel where horsepower meets heartbeats. Today, we're not just looking at a vehicle, we're looking at a whole new category. What happens when you take the brutal power and iconic style of the Hummer EV and merge it with the freedom of a full-sized, off-grid motorhome? You get something that's part monster truck, part luxury suite, and entirely ready for the future. This is the 2026 Hummer Motorhome, and it's not just a vehicle, it's a revolution on wheels. Let's start with the presence. When you first lay eyes on the 2026 Hummer Motorhome, it's clear this thing means business. It's built on the Hummer EV platform, but it's been radically reimagined and extended into a full-blown adventure rig. The exterior combines rugged off-road design with futuristic tech. You've got that unmistakable Hummer grille, bold, blocky, and aggressive, but now stretched across a wider frame to accommodate the extra length and weight of a full-sized motorhome. The LED lighting signature remains, but it's been extended along the roofline and underbody for a dramatic effect at night. And let's not forget the solar array. The entire roof is covered in next-gen solar panels, constantly charging the auxiliary systems even when the rig's parked in the middle of nowhere. From the ground up, this beast is built to roam. 40-inch all-terrain tires, adaptive air suspension that lifts for rocky trails and drops for highway cruising, underbody armor that protects the battery banks during tough climbs. And yes, the crab walk feature is still here, but now you're using it to slide this apartment-sized machine sideways into the perfect camping spot between two trees. It's still a Hummer, but one designed for the long haul, and I mean long haul. Performance-wise, the 2026 Hummer Motorhome doesn't just meet expectations, it crushes them. Underneath, it packs the upgraded Ultium triple motor setup, producing over 1,000 horsepower and a staggering 11,500 pound-feet of torque. Even with the added weight of the living module, this thing can accelerate like a sports car and tow like a semi. But what's really impressive is how smooth it is. With electronic torque vectoring, it handles curves and climbs like a much smaller SUV, even when fully loaded. And with a range of up to 450 miles on a single charge, thanks to the extended battery pack and regenerative braking, you're not just limited to campgrounds. You can go way off grid. Let's talk about that solar capability. While the roof panels won't power the motors directly, they do give you about 50 miles of additional battery range on a sunny day. Plus, they fully support the living systems, lighting, water pumps, air conditioning, and the full entertainment suite. So if you're parked out in the desert or the forest for a week, you can keep living comfortably without ever plugging in. Now, stepping inside the Hummer Motorhome is like entering a sci-fi movie, but one that's cozy, warm, and built for real life. The interior is an exercise in intelligent design. Every inch is maximized, from the modular furniture to the multi-use walls. There's a kitchenette on the left with a 2-burner induction cooktop, a smart refrigerator, and a convection oven that doubles as an air fryer. Above the counters, LED strip lighting changes color with your mood or the time of day. All of it is controlled via a central touchscreen or your voice. Opposite the kitchen is the lounge area, a convertible space that functions as a sofa, dining booth, workspace, or bed. The table retracts into the floor, the seats recline or flip into sleeping position, and the windows, electrochromic glass. One touch and you've got full privacy. Another touch and you're staring out into nature with full sun protection. Moving toward the back, there's a compact but fully functional bathroom. Think wet bath, but upgraded. A rainfall shower head, composting toilet, and a self-cleaning mirror with a built-in medicine cabinet. Heated floors, of course, and tucked into every corner, hidden storage, soft, close drawers, and anti-vibration mounts so nothing rattles even when you're tackling the worst terrain. Above the driver's cabin, there's a loft space. It's accessible via a retractable ladder and turns into a queen-size bed with memory foam and blackout shades. This area also includes surround speakers and an optional retractable projector screen. Perfect for winding down after a day of trail blazing. But what really sets this Hummer Motorhome apart is the tech. This is more than just a place to sleep, it's a smart home on wheels. The main control panel, a 15-inch OLED touchscreen mounted by the entrance, controls every function. Climate zones, water levels, battery storage, air purification, Wi-Fi signal strength, and more. It's connected to an onboard AI assistant that learns your routines. If you usually lower the lights at 9 and raise the temperature at 7 a.m., it remembers. If you always play music when cooking, it cues up your playlist the moment you touch the faucet. And yes, the system supports Alexa, Google Assistant, and Apple HomeKit. So whatever device you're loyal to, this rig's got you covered. Connectivity is handled by a hybrid system: Starlink for satellite internet, 5G antennas for urban areas, and an interior mesh Wi-Fi network so your devices never drop out. Whether you're working remotely or just streaming movies in the forest, you've got smooth, fast internet anywhere on Earth. And then there's the fun stuff: a retractable drone bay with automated launch and return, giving you aerial surveillance or cinematic footage of your trip. A pop-out awning with built-in lighting and Bluetooth speakers for instant patio mode. Heated outdoor showers, a 180-degree camera system for backing into tight spots, and an emergency beacon that connects to satellite rescue systems with the push of a button. In short, this isn't just a vehicle, it's a fully equipped base camp for modern adventurers. So who's this built for? It's not just for the retired RV crowd. This thing is made for the new generation of explorers. Digital nomads who want to code in the morning and hike in the afternoon. Creators who shoot content in the wild, edit in the lounge, and upload before sundown. Families who are skipping airports and embracing the open road. Even preppers who want an off-grid bug-out rig that doesn't sacrifice comfort or capability. Whether you're cruising Route 66, climbing the Rockies, or setting up a temporary home on the beach, the 2026 HUMMER Motorhome turns every trip into a luxury experience. Of course, something this advanced doesn't come cheap. GM hasn't confirmed the official pricing yet, but early reports suggest a starting price north of $250,000, with fully loaded models hitting closer to $300K. But when you consider the cost of an off-road vehicle, a high-end motorhome, and a solar-powered smart home, suddenly that price makes sense. You're not just buying a car, you're investing in freedom. So, what do we think here at Carbeats? This isn't just a gimmick. The HUMMER Motorhome represents a real shift in how we think about mobility, sustainability, and lifestyle. The future of travel isn't about more airports, more gas stations, or more hotels. It's about autonomy. It's about being in control of your space, your power, your journey. And in that sense, the HUMMER Motorhome might just be the most important vehicle of the decade. If you're into tech, travel, torque, and turning heads, this machine checks every box. It's rugged enough for Moab, smart enough for Silicon Valley, and stylish enough for South Beach. And it does it all without burning a drop of gas. That's it for today's deep dive. If you enjoyed this look at the wild new world of the 2026 HUMMER Motorhome, hit that like button, subscribe for more EV and adventure vehicle content, and let us know in the comments if you had the keys to this beast. Where's the first place you'd go? Glacier National Park, the Mojave Desert, or maybe just off the map entirely? Thanks for watching Carbeats, where machines move the soul. See you on the next ride.